Hi, I'm Saba Iqbal.
And I'm Johnny DeCock. Later on in the show, we'll be taking a look at some Mohawk College students who competed in the strongman competition.
And trees all around town are getting lit up.
Hi, I'm Taylor Pipe.
And I'm Pearl Barkley. Today we're going to be learning how to salsa dance.
And the CP Holiday train is rolling into town.
Ta-da!
Wow, that's cool. Except it's really small. Reporter Taylor Pipe got to see a much bigger one down in Dundas.
3, 2, 1!
Downtown Dundas felt a little bit more like Christmas with the tree lighting at Memorial Square. Dundas City Councillor Arlene Vanderbeek explained the history behind the holiday event.
Well, the first Dundas tree lighting was in 1914, so 104 years ago, and it's important to say that it was the first electrical tree lighting in Canada, and every year annually since then there's been a tree lighting here at Memorial Square.
The crowd enjoyed hot chocolate and Christmas tunes provided by the Dundas Concert Band while awaiting a special guest. The kids lined up to meet the big guy himself and tell him what they want for Christmas. Even big kids saw Santa with some outrageous requests. Santa, I really want a kitten for Christmas this year.
Oh, have you been good? Because, you know, I'd really have to see what I can do.
I think I've been pretty good.
You think so, do you?
Yeah.
I'll have to check the naughty and nice list.
Awesome. Thank you, Santa.
You're very welcome.
For Vanderbeek and attendees, the tree lighting reminds them of their community spirit.
I think what makes it really special is that it's part of the fabric of Dundas, and everybody expects it, and so everybody looks forward to it, and everybody participates in it.
It's all about the family. The tree represents like the peace, and from there, once you're at the table, it's all about family.
We usually don't get to see it like most of the people in the town, so it's fun to see everyone here.
Santa explained why he goes out of his way to attend the tree lighting every year.
Oh, it's gotta be the people of Dundas. It's a valley town, and everybody that's out here is so happy and so excited to be out here.
The Dundas Christmas tree lighting has everyone in the holiday spirit. For Mohawk College Journalism, I'm Taylor Pipe.
The Canadian Pacific Holiday Train made its annual trek to Hamilton, marking the 20th year in a row the train has come to town. Thousands came out to brave the cold and take in the free concert, with many arriving early. Those looking to warm up could grab a drink from Tim Hortons, who have played an important role in the food drive.
We want to be here helping out as much as we can. It's incredible, and our partnership and relationship with Hamilton Food Share, it's just really important that we be that heartbeat of the community and give back to Hamilton.
The Yuletide-themed train raised close to $15 million and over 4 million pounds of food for community food banks across Canada and the U.S. This year's concert was opened by JoJo Mason, who got the crowd warmed up with some holiday classics. Then it was time for the main attraction, with the Sam Roberts Band taking center stage. Fans were treated to a 45-minute show with a mix of the Montreal Band's hits and holiday tunes.
While the CP Holiday Train has been entertaining families and children for decades, volunteers around the area have been helping out for just as long.
We are proud to
Celeste Taylor is one of those volunteers. With over 12,500 food bank users in Hamilton every month, a third of them being children, Taylor believes events like this show Hamilton's true colors.
It's an incredible showing of generosity. The people of Hamilton have huge hearts, want to help their neighbor, and want to help be there for the people who are having a hard time.
Some of those volunteers included members of Dofasco's Team Orange. They're a group of 600 volunteers who attend at over 80 events per year. For them, giving back means everything.
Hamilton needs help, and this is a great opportunity for people to donate food and money. And people are very generous here. They were very generous last year.
Especially these times, there's always a need, and there's always people that will be going to the food bank, and it's all hidden. You won't see these people, but they're there. And this is a good way to give back through money and food.
The train will continue to make its way across Canada, stopping in Windsor for a week before beginning the second leg of its journey out west to its endpoint in Port Coquitlam, British Columbia on December 18th. For Mohawk College Journalism, I'm Alan Sloan.
Today is our annual Thanksgiving dinner, and it's a time for most families and friends to get together and reflect and hopefully count the blessings of the past year. Well, a lot of the people that come to us are suffering. They could be suffering from loneliness. They could be suffering from living below the poverty level. They could be suffering because they're depressed. So part of our mission and part of our charism is to alleviate suffering, to allow these people to see, men, women, and children, whoever comes, that there are people that care, that they are valued, that we consider them very important, and we want to provide them hospitality. So basically, to show them that they're not alone and that people do care. I look at the people that come to our door, and for whatever reason, I was born into a stable family with 2 parents, a chance to get an education. I always had food in our refrigerator. It was my blessing. And I look at these people, and it could have very easily have been me in their shoes had I not been so fortunate. So it's a way that we give back, at least from a personal standpoint. It's how I give back, because I've been blessed, and I don't know why. I didn't do anything to deserve it. We have, throughout our organization, about 6,000 volunteers. We're just blessed with a tremendous amount of people in Hamilton and the surrounding area who are very community-minded, who get involved, who want to do what they can do along with us to help people. We have very good volunteers in the States, but they don't compare with the volunteers in Hamilton, and also we have a place in Toronto. There's I think what really inspires me is the community of volunteers, because they don't have to be here. I'm sure they have many things to do in their lives, even though they're retired, but they're giving back. And I think that sense is greater in Canada than it is in the United States. I think there's more of a commitment to the community in Canada than you'll find in the States. So that's what I really, I always carry with me wherever I go, is the people of Canada and their concern for their brothers and sisters.
Are you tired of buying your mom candles, your dad barbecue tools, and your siblings socks? Well, Hamilton has 2 Christmas markets that will help you find the perfect unique gift.
The Cotton Factory on Sherman Avenue held one of its monthly open house events. This month, however, the theme was Christmas, and artists brought their A-game. The market hosted booths featuring everything from knitting to paintings to home decor. Showcasing his custom ceramics, Brad Weatherburn explained what events like these mean for his business.
So it's pretty big. I mean, this is, especially this time of year, it's a really it's a helpful thing to have these events available for artists like myself to come and showcase this when all the marketing and all that sort of stuff is taken care of. It's huge. Yeah, it's a big help for a business like mine.
Eager customers came out in droves to search for potential Christmas gifts, and artists were more than happy to oblige.
I like them. I think they're fun. It's fun to meet everybody from Hamilton and surrounding area. And it's fun to be out with the public and let people know how wonderful this place is.
When attendees of the market weren't busy shopping, they could rest, relax, and even take in some live music. The Cotton Factory is a creative working space that houses dozens of artist studios. It's here that many of the craft market's vendors made their pieces. Cassandra Book, a woodworker at the Cotton Factory, explained how working out of this space helps build her brand.
It's getting our name out there, letting people know that we're here, where it's not very common to run across a custom wood turning shop, so it's nice to meet new people and learn about new things.
The Cotton Factory's open house markets are held on the third Saturday of every month at 270 Sherman Avenue North. For Mohawk College Journalism, I'm Christopher Arndt.
Holiday spirit filled the Arnie at Mohawk College after the MSA hosted its very own holiday market.
So I had an idea of creating a holiday market in the Arnie, giving students an opportunity to shop, see some local businesses, some vendors that typically aren't on campus. They don't have to stress about going to the mall or going downtown to the local shops. They're right here.
Not only does the market make holiday shopping less stressful for students, it's given small local businesses a chance to shine and showcase their best sellers.
So I was lucky enough to be given a call to say, hey, would you like to be involved in this market? And we said, absolutely. We love Mohawk College. There's a lot of favorite chocolates that I have and I try and stay away from too. However, the chocolate pizza I think has to be one of my favorite items. We have them in large sizes. We have them in slices. We're also doing a lot of gift baskets with them as well.
I was actually personally invited by the people who created it, the MSA. They reached out to me because they knew that I was selling stuff this Christmas season, and they asked me if I wanted to join. I originally started out making just the semi-precious stone bracelets, which you see over here, but since then I have begun to do a bunch of different crafts, as you see across the rest of the table. People love the succulents and the cute little jars that they come in, and they do sell. They sell a lot.
Another part of the holiday market is a naughty or nice wheel. No matter what the wheel landed on, students could warm up with a hot bowl of butternut squash soup and finish by topping off their dessert with icing and some sprinkles. Whether you're on the naughty or nice list, the holiday market was a gift on campus for students. For Mohawk College Journalism, I'm Brianna Taylor.
Obviously, I can't salsa dance, but reporter Johnny DeCock learned how to. Let's check it out.
Take off your coat and put on your dancing shoes. It's salsa time at the Ballroom Dance Studio.
Tonight is our monthly salsa social party. So the last Sunday of every month, we do a group lesson at 7 o'clock, and it's followed by what you see here, social dancing from about 8 to 11.
Included in the event is a DJ with upbeat music and some salsa experience.
I came through salsa through the dance, but I really got into the music side of it too. So I just kept on complaining about it, and so somebody made a suggestion that I should DJ, and then I decided, you know what, that's a great idea. And so most of the salsa and cha-cha we play is actually on vinyl, which is not very common. A lot of DJs use laptop. So you'll hear a lot more different kinds of music that you would not hear at a traditional social.
Salsa isn't just fun, but also involves a workout.
It's the best physical exercise you can actually perform while enjoying yourself in a happy harmony with your body.
Experienced or not, a good time can be expected.
I've been dancing since I was about 4 years old, so I don't know life without dance, and I just love it. There's always something new, and it's always evolving, which is great.
So if you're looking for a cheap place to dance, the Ballroom is the place. For Mohawk College Journalism, I'm Johnny DeCock.
Turkstra Lumber brought some excitement to the Mohawk College Stony Creek campus on Tuesday with a strongman competition, putting the students' strength to the test.
Basically, we're going to have a couple games, couple prizes, and we're just going to see who would be the best at doing these two specific things.
The event included 2 different contests of strength. The first put raw strength and endurance to the test, as challengers held up weighted buckets for as long as they could before their arms gave out, or at least longer than their friends. The The second contest had challengers rely more on accuracy, as they attempted to drive a nail into a wooden sawhorse in fewer swings than their opponent, with more than a few heavy swings missing their target entirely.
The dent in the wood.
Don't hit the wood.
It's just a partnership that we've been doing with Turk Straw Lumber every year. They just come in and run it at the school every year. It's like a fun event that students look forward to. They work a lot with Mohawk College, especially with the students, and they're just down the street from the trade school. So they come in and do like competitions, and then we bring them in at the end of the year. We put on like a big tailgate party on, and they come and like run events there. So it's like a fun competition for the students to participate in.
But it was tough. Yeah, it was good. My shoulders are sore. My record was broken. 4 minutes, 3 seconds. I cannot move my hands. That's it. It was good. It was quite fun.
This year's event drew many smiles from its contestants, and it will continue to be an annual event for future students to challenge. For Mohawk College Journalism, I'm Andrew Earl.
It was a full house at Mohawk College for the Hot Topics and Supply Chain event. With food, guest speakers, and speed networking, there were plenty of opportunities for students to learn about industry professionals.
Well, tonight we're hoping that it's going to be all about the students, and that the students who are in the post-grad supply chain program are going to be able to network with some professionals in the industry and learn a little bit more about supply chain and what some opportunities might be for them when they graduate.
Industry professionals from a variety of backgrounds across the supply chain field came together to speak at the event. Shalini Talwar from FedEx Canada says she wants students to understand how impactful the supply chain industry is.
I'm really hoping that students take away the message about the magnanimity of the supply chain industry in general and how impactful it could be for them to develop their skills, because there's really a lot of opportunity within this area.
With stats like, if you join together all the sausages that the logistics industry delivers yearly, it would reach beyond the moon, students were able to understand how large the supply chain industry is.
Well, there's so many topics that they talked about. Started with women in supply chain, and then she mentioned about Internet of Things. Also, there was a topic on USMCA and upcoming negotiations, what's going to happen, and a lot of things are changing actually.
So far so good. Definitely a lot of information and a lot of networking opportunities. Met some nice people and definitely got some insights from professionals, which is nice.
It was a successful night for students at the Hot Topics and Supply Chain event. For Mohawk College Journalism, I'm Pearl Barkley.
The Nutcracker is a classic Christmas ballet, but most people don't realize how much work goes into making it. Reporter Miles Arnott has more.
An interactive preview performance of Tchaikovsky's The Nutcracker was performed by the Canadian Ballet Jorgen Company at the Hamilton Spectator Auditorium. People of all ages attended the free event, which was held to show appreciation for the work of ballet and, more importantly, get people into the Christmas spirit. The showcase began with a dance tutorial, where the dancers introduced attendees to some of the pliés, kicks, and dips that they would be seeing in the show.
Big shows in theaters and perform things like the Nutcracker, as well as Capelia, which is our ballet this season. And we also do smaller ballet performances like these demonstrations all across schools and libraries and other places.
The event aimed to teach attendees how to express themselves through movement where language might fail. Canada's Ballet Jorgen Company, the 32-year-old dance company producing the production, is based in Toronto, but regularly does events around Canada, which aims to help elders and children discover and rediscover their love of dance.
The mandate is to bring dance to as many people as possible across Canada and into the United States. So part of why I love Ballet Jorgen is because we actually give regular, everyday people an opportunity to, feel what a ballet experience might be, and really reach out to smaller communities. I've been to small towns that you would never have even heard of, so that's one of the things that I love about Ballet Jorgen, to share dance.
The Nutcracker releases on December 8th at the First Ontario Hall. Reporting from Mohawk College Journalism, I'm Miles Arnott.
College has a lot of interesting people.
Says who?
Sammy say so.
If you say so.
As a Mohawk College student with 8 kids, who is also the CEO of his own music company, Over Living Music, Sammy Sayso has a lot on his plate.
Tell you the truth, I'm used to the pressure, I'm used to the heavy loads, so to me it's just something to keep me in check. It's just like an everyday thing, you know? The dream is, basically we're almost there, to have a house with a shop in it and a full world-class studio in the basement. Caesar, say so. All that, baby, all that. My family was in the church, so hearing sounds and waves and all that music, vibration, drowned in me, you know, like I fell in love with it. So as soon as I was able to understand the steps to making music, I went and did my own thing, got my little studio, started making my own music, started doing my own thing. Yeah, I produce all kinds, from R&B, reggae, rap, hip hop, whatever it is, it has a tempo, I'm down. I don't have no discriminate, I don't discriminate in any kind of music. If it's got the soul in it, I'm vibing it, I'll listen to it. I'll take it in and see if there's anything for me to get out of it, right? I finished school grade 8. I didn't go to grade 9. I thought I didn't need school, so I was living off of my survival tactics. To apply for the power technician course was a big step for me. I think that was one of the biggest steps for me because it was determination, focus, and tunnel vision. Like I had to just do that only, or it was gonna be a flop show, you know? So the pressure was real. The turnout was amazing. Yeah, it could be 25 years later, but hey, I did it. You know what I mean? And I feel good. I felt good. I still feel good. My kids, you know, like I was in the game, I'm not gonna lie. I was dibbling, dabbling. And, you know, my daughter came to me one time and she's like, Dad, what do you do? You know? And I didn't have an answer that was tangible enough for her to go to school and tell their teacher, this is what my dad does for a living. So it really hit me hard. I have to realize, like, yeah, I got to get on a different page where it's tangible and solid foundation for them to grow up and live off of. I'm making the way for them so they don't have to do not even 10% of what I'm doing right now. You understand what I'm saying? So that's my goal too, to make sure that they're set for life. So I told them, yo, you got to put more parts where the money was on the floor because you need, like, just tell me what. The minute you make your mind up, it's over. Believe you. Yo, the minute I made my mind to go back to college, I can't believe I only have 4 months left, bro. It's already over. And we were just laughing, like, oh, it's gonna be so many years to do this, making up, our brain is conditioned to make up excuses to slow us down. This is what's going on out there. It's just the way of life, you know? So they try to keep us on a level. You don't wanna be on a level. You gotta do what it takes to get higher, you know what I'm saying? So therefore, stick to your guns, stay focused. Don't let nobody throw you off course. Nobody. Nothing.
Thanks for watching this year's edition of Ignite News from Mohawk College. From all of us to you, happy holidays.